care. Forget about, you got Hillary care, you got Trump care. You don't have to worry about that. You're going to have Hillary for president, right? That's what you said, right? You're going to have Hillary for president. Is that correct?
But for the president's going to be, I believe it's going to be Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That's the worst one.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree with that. I totally agree with you. Fortunately, because people are not going to because you got Donald Trump is not a conservative. Okay, he's not a true conservative. Oh, he's not. He's making them believe that he is.
It's not about Donald Trump. Okay, Donald Trump is smoke and whistles and smoke and mirrors and everything else.
Right.
Get the American people off that Hillary's just going to slip right in there.
Yep.
Do you know how many dead people voted for Obama?
Oh, yeah.
Do you know how many people went in and voted? They arrested a woman and they prosecuted her for voting for Obama 18 times.
Right.
Okay? Now, first of all, what really gets me is how did this happen? How in the heck did this woman get away with voting for Obama 18 times?
Yeah.
And how are people who are 6 feet under voting for president?
Great question.
It just amazes me.
It is. It is. It really is. But like you said, I think you're right. I mean, or if the way things are going right now, we're going to have Hillary for a president. I mean, yeah, you're right about that. You're right about that because now we got.
This country is spending so much money on the NSA watching Americans, and they're worried about what's really going on in this country. They know what's going on. They're just allowing it.
Right.
I just don't, they don't want freedom.
Right.
They want a dictatorship.
Right.
They want to be able to have total control of everything. They don't want people to be free thinkers.
Right.
They don't want to think for yourself anymore.
Right.
I'm sure that they've already trying to work on, they're spending trillions of dollars a year on black budget projects from the Skunk Works program that is trying to figure out a way to read people's minds.
Right.
So then when you think something, you'll be in jail for it.
Right.
I mean, it's absolutely horrible.
Yeah, it is.
It used to be where you can go out and say whatever you want. You could say you could kill somebody, you're going to do this, you're going to bomb that. Now you can be arrested for it.
Yep.
It would be an act, not thinking of it.
Hey, guess what? I want to tell you something. On October 5th, believe it or not, October 5th, they're going to have the Hot Air Balloon Festival in Albuquerque, New Mexico, okay? Over 20 million people are going to be there. 20 million, not 20,000. 20 million people because of the worldwide event. Last year they had 18 million people. This year they're going to have 20. A record crowd. This is the 45th anniversary of the Balloon Festival. And this is very close to the border, by the way, in Mexico. Very close to the border. And I remind you, this election year, is it possible? I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm not saying it will happen. I'm not here to speculate. I'm bringing a scenario out. Do you think you think ISIS would want to be part of that and do something destructive towards it because so many people will be there as a big event, open space, all it takes somebody with a generator and put little mechanism to create some kind of device, explosive device to wipe out everybody. You think that's possible? You think that's possible in your opinion?
Anything's possible, Mark.
Go.
When you fight the boogeyman, because that's what ISIS is.
Right.
Nobody knows who ISIS is. ISIS could be the United States government. Any type of propaganda that they want to do.
Yeah.
I mean, we're living in a world that two 747s or whatever they call those airplanes took down the Twin Towers. Okay? We're living in that fantasy kind of world.
Right.
All right? It's just all propaganda. It's all it is. And the government allows it. They knew that Japan was going to bomb Pearl Harbor. They were well aware of it, but yet it happened.
Right.
It amazes me. you know, I'll tell you, if people ever want to wake up, watch Discovery Channel or YouTube or something about the military and all this little fancy equipment that they brag they spend trillions of dollars a year on, but yet they can't tell when a Mexican walks across the border. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, this country is just ridiculous.
Yes, it is.
And, you know, there's a red list, blue list, which I'm probably stuck on the red list now because I'm a free thinker. You're on there because you're a free thinker. The post office will go through and they'll put a little red sticker in your mailbox that says that you're a terrorist. You know, veterans are on the terrorist list because, you know, because of the knowledge that they knew.
Right.
You know, they're called baby killers, martyrs, all that stuff. What do you call them for?
Right.
They're just basically the ones that pulled the trigger. They're not the ones that made the order.
Right.
You know? But yet people don't listen.
Nope.
And I'm getting sick and tired of trying to appease everyone. You can't appease everybody. You're either on one side or you're on the other. You're not going to sit on the fence. And that's what politicians try to do.
Right.
They try to sit on the fence. They do something that really needs to be done, and then when people complain about it, they blame it on someone else.
Yep.
Maybe that's what we ought to do, Mark. Total deniability. Questions with questions.
Well, guess
you know?
what?
So the air's polluted. Yeah, it's a beautiful day, isn't it? You know, just total deniability, no accountability, no transparency. That's the reason why they killed Kennedy. Because Kennedy was out there. When do you ever hear a president now say anything about the people? You know, you get all these politicians, all these congressmen that have been in office for generations, you know, decades, these 90-year-old men that should be retired, and they're all in there, this is what we're going to do.
Right.
You know, and there are states that want to break apart from the Union. People don't want to be a part of the United States anymore.
Right.
Because of the way it is.
Mm-hmm.
And it's horrible circumstances.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all driven by money and corporations and politics.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all about what they want and need, not about what the people want and need.
Nope. Nope.
You know,
you're right about that.
That's what all of it is.
Yeah.
It's all facade.
Yeah.
ICE. You know, we're talking about Department of Homeland Security. We're talking about immigration services. Every one of them to be fired. They're not doing their job.
That's right.
Geez, you call ICE up and you say, hey, here's this guy and he's frauding the government, frauding people, harassing people. He's a terrorist. Well, they're not going to do nothing about it until he gets arrested.
Yeah.
So let me get this straight. He's here illegally. That's a breaking the law enough. But he's got to kill somebody in order for you to do something about it.
And that's something. And that's something. It's like he's like, hello.
This government's into such black, dark, secret projects. Why don't they just take and when they come over here, why don't they inject them with a tracking device, stick them back over in Mexico, then they can follow them.
Right.
You know?
Well,
they come back over here the second time, then put a collar around their neck. They come back over the border, their neck blows off, takes their head right off.
No. Or this launch a drone strike. You know, do a drone strike. That would do it.
Exactly. You know, we put the United States military on the border of Mexico, but they're not allowed to have guns. Okay, and that's one of that is what? You know. I mean, that's just like giving every cop on the street a gun without any bullets.
That's right.
It's crazy.
Yep. And that's something. It's like military having a jet fire with no missiles on it either.
Well, but you know, it's because they don't want to. Election time is here. These are good, qualified, registered voters.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Come on into this country and vote.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, come in and vote. Oh yeah, come in and vote for the illegal immigrants. Yes, if I'm not illegal, come on in. I want you to come on in. Yes, we welcome with the open arms. We welcome you with open arms into this country so you can vote here illegally. Yes, I mean, look, and we will not deport you. However, we'll give you a visa and you get a free Obamacare, free health care, a free Obama phone, and
Obama phone.
Obama phone.
People